I just hate release clauses. Now, of course, last season I was kind of forced into selling Lorenz Kraus because of his minimum release fee, and now in the summer of 2027 we've ended up losing Justin Hamel, our first choice keeper, gone for a measly £230,000, and right when he had a contract offer on the table that would have put that release clause up into the millions. But still, that's not the player we lost that bothered me the most, because we also lost Fabio Burmester, the guy who was supposed to replace Lorenz Kraus up top, gone to Mainz in the Bundesliga after they activated his £7 million release clause. So that's it. Another bright hope for the future of FC Vaduz. He's gone. Could Fabio Burmester? No. Cut the music. The deal is done. We've got to forget about it. But speaking of deals, here's one you shouldn't forget about. A friendly reminder that you can pre-order FM24 from Fanatical, a Sega-approved retailer with the best prices around, and use my code FMDG24 for an extra 5% off. So that means you can get the game cheaper than on Steam, and it's a great way to support the channel. So we need reinforcements. We need a hero. Fitting then, as our first signing of the summer was Hercules, who joins from Brazilian Serie B outfit America. We also signed Halil Tabaku, a Kosovan fullback picked up from St. Gallen on a free. One to loan out for now perhaps, but give him a season or two and he'll be a first teamer. We needed a goalkeeper of course, and cast our net across the Atlantic to sign Chris Brady from Chicago. He's only 23 years old, and with 4 to 5 keepers ahead of him in the US MNT pecking order, hopefully one who will take up Liechtensteiner nationality in the long run. Speaking of people taking up Liechtensteiner nationality, Fabio Fair, proud holder of a Liechtensteiner passport now, but we're still waiting for his paperwork for him to play for the national team, even though he's now over 200 days past the eligibility requirements. Elsewhere in the squad, Daniel Martinez and Brian Lopez should qualify for Liechtensteiner nationality by the end of the year, while versatile defender Edu and diamond in the rough Cristiano will reach that milestone by the end of the season. In the meantime, there is one other player who's taken up Liechtensteiner nationality and has been declared eligible for the national team, but you'll have to wait for the next international update to find out who. Unless you've spotted him already in the squad list, of course. So Herculean defensive midfielder and goalkeeper sorted, but of course we still needed a striker. But in the meantime, we had to crack on with Europa League qualifiers. Osijek of Croatia were up first, and one of our reserve squad players staked his claim for more first-team action, and that was Liechtensteiner youngster Raphael Blumenthal, who has popped up with the odd goal in this save so far, but made a statement here with a fantastic hat-trick, supported by a brace from Holgado. That 5-1 away win effectively rendered the return leg a formality, a 7-1 aggregate win, setting up a clash with Serbian outfit Novi Pazar. Once again, we were impressive in the first leg, Jankovic opening the scoring, before a rare Cedric Gasser goal. A penalty seemed to give our opponents a lifeline, but the hopefully soon-to-be Liechtenstein international Fabio Fair and the hopefully soon-to-be hero of Vaduz Hercules made sure of the win. Now, not a striker, but still another promising youth prospect, Pascal Allner had his time to shine in the second leg, a pair of goals for the attacking midfielder, contributing to a 2-1 win. So, onto the Europa League playoff round and a clash with the Scottish side Hearts. We travelled to Edinburgh for the first leg, and Pascal Allner was at it again, giving us the lead. But then a comeback from the Scottish side, spearheaded by Connor Smith, who scored twice and consigned us to a 2-1 defeat. Surely this wasn't right after our run to the quarter-finals last season. Would we this time not even make the league phase? We needed a big performance at home, and it was the young reserve player Blumenthal making his case again, as he opened the scoring, and it was soon followed up by a second from Fabio Fair to calm our nerves, as we secured a 2-0 win, 3-2 on aggregate. While all this was going on, our search for a new striker continued. Sure, Blumenthal here had made an impact against some smaller teams in Europe, but I wasn't convinced he could lead the line for the whole season. But finding a suitable player, young, quick, and good enough but not so good that he might get capped by another team before he takes Liechtensteiner nationality was, well, proving to be tough. We even put in a cheeky offer to loan Lorenz Kraus again, but no, not with those wage contribution demands. So still strikerless, our fixtures for the Europa League phase campaign were announced, and well, yeah, let's take a look at them together. First two games, very happy with the opponents here, if not the pronunciations. Ferencváros, correct me if I'm wrong on that one, and Djurgården, I think, should be winnable. Our next two opponents, though, Ajax away and Borussia Dortmund, will do well to get points from those. As Alkmaar and Sheriff Tiraspol, gotta be targeting 6 points there, but our final two games will also be tough ones. Club Brugge and AC Milan. I think a top 8 finish this time might not be on the cards, especially as we still needed that striker. But late in the summer transfer window, we finally got him. Meet Nico Hellbock, originally from Austria, but playing in the Swiss league for the last few seasons. Last year was a breakthrough season for him at Grasshoppers, so we've snapped him up. Now, he's not the greatest striker in the world. He's slightly injury prone and his leadership stats are lacking, but he is young, quick, a capable goal scorer, and, well, he'll do basically. Particularly as it will allow a bit more time for some of our youngsters to develop. We've already mentioned Pascal Olner in this episode, who seems ready for more first-team rotation this year. As a striker, we have another PA, Paul Allwang, who needs some development, especially in the finishing department, so hopefully some time on loan or in the reserves will let him flourish while Hellbock leads the line. Daniel Fassold is also showing signs of improvement and is ready for more time in the first team this season. And then we have Leon Fruwald, keeper for our Vaduz 2 side, and the delightfully named Yannick Goop in our youth team. Along with someone I want to partner Hercules in our midfield in the future, Roland Achilles. So do our young heroes have what it takes? Can FC Vaduz survive and thrive without Kraus and Burmester? Find out in the next episode.